So, okay, continuing our rewatch of Andor season one. We're up to episode 4, Aldani, where Cassian has gotten off of Ferrix with Luthen,
and recruited into the cause.
and Luthen is really working him, but he also needs some
money.
He needs some money, right? To because you know what they say: if you can buy your way out of a problem, you don't have a problem. So he needs some money to buy his way out of this mess that he's gotten himself into on Morlana, and so he goes for this caper with like no promises, no strings, whatever, and so that's what tied in with a bunch of what would you call them, gorillas, half a dozen of them.
Yeah.
And Cassian makes 7.
I don't, gorillas are just kind of, well, one's a true believer, the lesbian.
Yeah.
The native lesbian.
Yeah.
And the other one's just play acting like she's the boss.
Yeah.
And the kid, he's a true believer as well.
Oh, yeah.
And I think
even has his own manifesto and everything.
And I think the Imperial is a true believer. Or
he's a defector.
He just fucked this couch.
No, he is a full blown defector. Yeah. He's legit. He's not.
And that's because they killed his old lady who was a native, or told he couldn't be with her because she's a native.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And ironically, he is an Imperial of color.
Yes.
Which you don't see very many of those.
Yeah. So was it a white woman? That would have been.
Huh? Well, if she was a native of Aldani, she could have been any color, but she was a native of that world,
and that's not
okay. No, you can't be doing that.
Yeah. So, and the Empire is very much like Rome. What? Yes, I'm a male and I think about Rome. I'm a history major. It just is what it is.
Well, yeah, and it's like your fascist regimes of Europe and
Rome wasn't fascist.
No, but there were though, like Italy,
Italia
in the 40s, under Mussolini,
the 30s, and Uncle Adolf,
and even Germany before before Hitler even,
there's a lot of inbred because they're all a bunch of fucking kings and shit.
Well, yeah, in England.
Yeah, well, no,
but all over Europe, they had to keep their
bloodlines pure.
Royal bloodline pure. Yeah, so they were
cousin fuckers
mating with each other, right?
Cousin fuckers, the original cousin fuckers. So the South gets a lot of bullshit, but European royalty was the original cousin fuckers.
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah, no.
But back to Star Wars.
No, the South ain't got nothing on.
No, yeah.
Old world Europe.
Back to Star Wars. Woo! He just took a fucking left turn at Albuquerque, huh?
Woo!
And so I kind of I more like the Imperial intrigue, the kind of, I wouldn't say House of Cards, but like very much like Yes Minister, the intrigue of the politics and the bureaucracy of the Empire.
Especially, in this in particular, because it's not just your run-of-the-mill Imperials. They're ISB.
Yeah.
The
SS.
Yeah, they're the
SS, CIA, FBI.
Yeah.
They think they run
Section
the show.
31, whatever you want to call it.
I think Section 31 was a little higher above.
But I mean,
because they didn't answer to anybody.
Right, but they're the ones.
ISB answered to the Emperor, right?
Ultimately. Yeah. Everybody did.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, it's the Emperor.
So I'm just saying.
So
Section 31's a little.
But they were there in part of the imperial hierarchy.
Yes.
And they're.
But do you see how they all like to feather their own nests? And just causing problems for each other. While I can see.
Well, and that the dude, the CO guy, he's great, man. I forget his name.
And I can see the gals like, hey, this is my piece of equipment.
Yes.
It's mine.
Yes.
I can't really see the other guy because he's just being a twat who doesn't want toes stepped on.
Well, that and potentially sexist. She's a woman, and he doesn't want to give her anything that, and of course he's of color too, and so they're both kind of.
He's what would you say, Dominican or not Spanish, but maybe Spanish like Spain, like, or would he be more North Africa, Indian, or
yeah. I mean,
Iraq, that kind of area.
Right. He's
Persian.
not. Yeah. He's
Is
not.
he Persian, or do you think he's more Spanish?
He might be Arabic, Persian,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. But he's a brown guy.
Yeah.
Either way, no offense, but he is. And these officers are.
And I like that. And I like that you have a black Imperial.
Yeah.
And you have a woman, and you have because George Lucas, they're all white men, and all the stupid.
But no, they even had. But he had the conversation with Dedra.
Yeah.
Where he said, "This is why we're bringing in officers like you. You have a higher bar that you have to reach than the others. It's not fair, but it's how it is." And you know what he was saying. It was killer.
But also,
it was killer. It just made it all.
But it also kills the assertion, the belief of some of these fucking Star Wars fans that, the Empire's Republicans because they're all white and male and blah, blah, blah.
Whatever.
No, you've heard that shit.
No, they're a bunch of Euro trash. White, I mean, they're not American Republican Party people.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, come on. It's a galaxy far, far away. There's no such thing as Republicans in the Star Wars galaxy. They're just a bunch of assholes. And, maybe some Republicans are assholes too. That doesn't make the Star Wars Empire those people. Fuck, man.
Assholes come in all different colors. No, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Whatever. No, but
what I'm saying is that it was nice that it breaks that perceived reality by people who aren't real Star Wars fans.
Right.
Because they had a blue motherfucker as a goddamn admiral.
Grand admiral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up, you morons.
There was like some indication in the expanded universe that female officers started to come in after Palpatine's fall.
Yeah,
but there's no reason why there couldn't have been a handful beforehand.
Yeah. Especially
like in the ISB, where she's not out on public display.
Yeah.
And she's clearly competent.
Yeah.
Because she's on the case with this thing, and she even impresses her CO, which we'll see later. But I mean, dude, she's great. Right, I love Dedra.
Here's theory time. Is what's his name? Cecil or
Cyril?
Cyril. He's going to give her a good dicking, or what? In season 2, are they together? You think they're going to be together?
You know what?
They could both use it.
They both need it so bad.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't surprise me if it happens.
Okay.
Because he is crushing on her hardcore. And he saved her.
Yeah, so like I said when we saw the episode, I'm like, I can hear her just gushing.
Dude.
Just fucking sploosh. Yeah, you can totally tell. She's like,
we're not there yet, but I mean, the series has been on for a couple of years.
And we've
There's no
seen
spoilers.
We've
seen it. And the last thing he says to her, when she's, I suppose I should thank you. He says, you don't have to.
What the fuck?
He's just got it bad.
Like, or he's playing real smooth.
Or he's a player like that. No, he's not. No, he's so not. He's a mama's boy.
Yeah,
but no. But
so anyway, so that's a prediction.
Yeah,
they're gonna be a couple, the power couple.
And there could be. He could still be trying to
he's totally
get his hooks in.
Yeah, he's totally still.
But it's going to be interesting to see where it goes from here because, he did want to get in on the Imperial thing. And she said, nope, get the fuck out. What are you doing coming up to me? Do you have any idea who I am? Get the fuck out of here. You're nobody and you're not going to be anybody. You're not in our circle. And he wants to be so badly. So it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't enlist in the Empire somewhere.
I'm just going to say, you heard her sploosh. That's all I...
Oh, full on.
Yeah, totally. So I'm just like, yeah. So it's on like Donkey Kong now.
Yeah.
So anyway,
but
great episode.
But yeah, the whole thing with the Aldani caper where they're going to go in and steal the Imperial payroll from this.
And the way it's described, it's not really interesting. The next episode, when we see it, it actually is kind of cool.
Yeah, and because their whole escape plan is to use this
Meteor shower.
This natural
Every 4 months.
No, every 3 years.
Every 3 years. Okay.
This it's a, what do you call those things?
Meteorological
Phenomenon, whatever.
Yeah, phenomenon.
An event like that. Yeah. Meteorological event that happens like clockwork, and they're going to use that to cover their escape.
Yeah.
So that's why the timing of this is so crucial, and why it's happening right now on this world where there happens to be hubbub for transit, and they haven't. So that's the point of doing it here. Is this event that's happening is going to cover their escape? Yeah. Which that adds a little bit of urgency to it.
Yeah,
because they've been planning it, and they're there, and here. Okay, today's the day.
Yeah,
are we all ready? And it's cool. It is really cool, and Cassian's part of it, but it doesn't suck him into the rebellion. He just did it for the money, and
working hard for the money.
And we'll see in the next one how it plays out, because it's a two-parter pretty much of this caper
mid-season
cliffhanger. We're introduced to not really a cliffhanger, but it takes 2 episodes to tell it, and
we see the Fae Luthen.
Yes, Luthen's
posh,
his
femme kind of alter ego.
Yeah, his alias.
And didn't you love all the weapons, the Wookiee weapons they had there?
Oh, dude, the stuff in his
antique store.
Yeah, in his trinket shop or whatever you call, artifacts. There, if you look, there's some serious Easter eggs, man. Yeah. Really cool ones. And they're on Coruscant, and Coruscant looks all cool, just like And we have our first look at Mom Mothma, who is one of his patrons at the artifact store.
It's a cover.
It's a cover because and she's got a new driver again, and she's under scrutiny, and
she's getting paranoid.
Got to be cool, and
tell that bitch to be cool.
And Luthen's assistant Clea, who I think she is more like in charge of it all than he is.
Yeah.
I think she's tighter than he is.
I bet she's a Hellcat.
Oh yeah.
Just you can tell she's so wound so tight that just got to pop that and just woo. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
Man.
Yeah.
That's how they are.
Amen.
She has to keep it all
wrapped up and
boxed up. And when you get to unbox it,
it's time to rock and roll,
dude. I hope you live through it, man. Anyway,
good old days.
Anyway, that was a compliment.
Yes. So
don't hate on us.
Tell us what you think.
But the fourth one's good, and we'll it plays next one the way it plays. But the whole thing with Dedra Meero and how she got wind of it through that component that Andor had that they left behind, and it disappeared from her jurisdiction. So she wants to take over the investigation into that at least, but it turned up in somebody else's jurisdiction, and so they're having conflict and drama over it, and
which is just far more interesting than the rebellion or lightsabers or anything.
It's these kind of junior officer types that are not really like, they're still trying to establish themselves, and it's the man of color and the woman.
Yeah.
Having the conflict over this jurisdiction over this device. And I just think it's ironic and,
it's fun.
Almost to the point that it's contrived, but not really.
Oh, it is contrived, but it's all right.
But it's okay, though.
We'll let it go.
Because it's really well treated. And they both have like a high bar that they're trying to meet in their own way. He's of color. She's a woman. This a very similar position.
But he's treated differently.
Yeah, because he's a male.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
The patriarchy exists.
It does in the Empire, especially.
Alrighty. With that, like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Bye-bye.